So now to go about cleaning up this mess in the sump, to organise it, get it in shape, get the equipment running, neaten up the cabinet, put some woodwork behind to hold a couple of shelves maybe, to hide some of the cables, to I suppose to reroute some of the cables. That's the purpose of this video, that's the purpose of this job. So here we go. Okay, so I want to measure up for my new piece of wood. I want a gap about the height of a plug. I'm going to look right plug to take. So about the height of a plug, I want a gap so that I can get the plug out. Well, it's 2.5 inch gap. So 6 inches minus 2.5, or 3.5 inches. Okay, so 3.5 inches. It's shaped like this. I want kind of that shape, totally out of proportion, but I wanted about that shape, 30 inches long, 3.5 inches high. For how many of those 30 inches? So for about, let me see, 2 inches. So this will be 2. So this bit here will be 2 inches, 3.5 inches high, 2 inches deep, 30 inches long. Not to scale, but at least when I go outside to do my cutting, I know what I'm doing. My battery for my power drill is dead, so that'll take another hour to charge up, but doesn't matter, we'll get back to it afterwards. Okay, back to where I was. I think it's, would you believe it, Friday at this stage, since I was at this. Family takes priority at the weekend. But I suppose where I was just about to hang up this backboard, and today's Monday, I should add. So I'm going to hang up this backboard. It's an aluminium strut that I'll be drilling into. I intend to drill 1 small hole here, 2 over this side, use them to mark through to the aluminium strut, drill into them, use a self-tapper to hold it in place, and then that can kind of be together. Finished off for once and for all. I'm going to connect the UV steriliser and the last of the Clarisea fittings. So stick with me a few minutes and we'll get this going. So starting at the right hand side of the sump is my UV steriliser. Beside that is the wee display screen running my new Blau return pump. It has digital display there that allows you to increase or decrease the flow rate through the pump. It has a few little extras for if I do ever get a computer, which is possible at some stage, to manage the whole system for me. I can plug that in. So next beside it is the power unit for the Clarisea filter sock. Underneath that is my filter sock, which I'm going to use when I'm cleaning out the bottom of the aquarium. I'll put that into the sump and I'll put all cleaned, I suppose I'll put the stuff through that into the filter sock, so the detritus from the bottom of the tank won't go back into the system. It'll be taken out immediately. Beside that, I have my container for my dosing pump, which is 1.5 litres or 1500 mils in size. I'm going to be using that for 30 days. In that is 18 grams of seachem safe, which is at 50 mils a day, which is enough to dose the entire aquarium for chloramines for the entire day. I am dripping aged tap water, but we still don't know how pure that is going to be, how much of the chlorine is gassed off. So my opinion, better to be safe than sorry. So that'll be dosed in at 50 mils a day, which will be enough to cover the full tank. Up above that is the Blau dosing pump for that dosing. Next is my reactor with my Purigen in it, bubbling away there. It's changed colour quite dramatically. It still has a good way to go before it's spent, but it has changed colour. It's picked up a lot of rubbish from the tank so far. Then there is the new Blau pump that's sitting in the next sump container. I'm going to move the camera. Next is my Pothos. There's a lot of it there. I intend to grow that up the aquarium, up the back of the aquarium and onto the wall behind. I'll give you a look at that in a second as to where that may eventually end up. Next to that I have my shelf with a bit of food and a few test kits. It does two functions. The shelf, it holds all my equipment, which is nice and handy, but also it shades the filter media underneath from the lights above, which will stop unwanted algae growth, blocking up the porous membranes on the filter media that is down there. Next is the great thing in the front of the last one is my return pump for the UV steriliser, and then behind that is my Clarisea. So that's it all. That's the whole system as to what I'm doing. I suppose I don't think I personally at the moment could make it much more automated than it is. I do want some involvement in the maintenance of it, and I'll have that. Eventually I suppose I could get a computer. That'd be a nice addition. I also do have a thermostat regulator that I'll probably put underneath, attaching to the sump there, but that's all getting a wee bit more technical. That's not needed at the moment. So that's a really good overview of my sump. as to what it is that I've created. The baby discus, they're between 6.5 and 8 centimeters in size. I'm getting 15 of them. So we'll see, does this system function for the fish? Is it too much water change? Is it too little water change? I'm doing about 80% a day. Is it, as some people say, is it too much messing with the water parameters? Or as others say, it's not enough messing with the water parameters, there's not enough water changes with that size discus. I know the system would be perfect for adult discus, but I want to give this a go. So let's see what the next chapter brings. So if you found the information in this video of benefit, something that maybe you could use, maybe give the channel a subscribe. It's all pre-fish. I hope it will work out, but the only time I'll know is in 12 months time when the fish have thrived or not, as the case may be. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.